Hello and welcomes back everyone, AnthWolf here with even more Mass Effect 2. Where we last left off, we had just finished Tali's loyalty mission where she'd been accused of treason by the Admiralty Board for apparently taking back active Geth pieces, or parts at least, that had risen up on a lab ship called the Alarai, which was being controlled or commanded by her father. Thankfully, after securing and destroying the Geth on the Alarai, we managed to get her cleared of all charges. Unfortunately, her father, Admiral Railzora, had passed away while trying to find a way to control the Geth, probably taking control of their sentience and, as Admiral Darozen said, returning them to their Quarian masters. Yeah, she was just a little bit mad. I realised maybe the last video I was starting to get a bit tired again, so I was being a bit quiet because I was also enjoying the storyline, but I was also flagging a little, which probably came through a little. I can only apologise for that. It can't be helped when I'm recording it from midnight till about 8 o'clock in the morning. I really should have a more healthy sleeping pattern, but oh well. In this video, we're going to run around the Normandy. Obviously, I think Samara will probably have things she wants to talk to us about. Tali will definitely have things she wants to talk about. But I'm not sure about the rest of the crew, so I think I'll spend 10 minutes just walking around, talking to everyone, see if they have anything new to say. We will probably choose a special power that we can now take from obviously our squad mates, because we do have quite a few points in which we can spend. And obviously then we can put the other, I think, 7 points elsewhere. Haven't decided yet, probably Shockwave and Unlock Pull at least. And then we'll look at various side missions. While I've been editing some videos, I decided to do a bit more surveying. Just running around using the probes to see if we could find any more anomalies. And I found an endangered research station. It's in danger of eradication by deadly radiation coming by the local unstable sun, and an inert heavy mech broadcasting a looping message. Apparently a cache of resources have been detected deep within the canyon walls, so we'll probably do them at some point in the near future as well. But first things first, let's
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you, Kelly. Let's go speak to Joker, and then we'll just slowly work our way down through the Normandy once again.
Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. It seems like Garrus has finally worked that stick out of his butt, but now he's trying to beat guys to death with it. I can't believe I like the old Garrus better. Well, I always liked Tali, so let's just move on. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Yeah, see you later. Don't think Jacob would have anything new to say. Could always double check. It's always worth double checking at this point in time. All the primary missions are complete. We just need to go pick up the Reaper IFF. Any research? There is. Okay. Now, might as well finish off the tech damage. It's always going to be handy. Prototypes. Oh. Geth Shield. Yes, please. Upgrade squad members with Geth Shield technology.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow. Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech. No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now? No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the Collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on Collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what Collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
What is it about the Collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Solarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
You blame the Solarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Solarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morton.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Hey, I like that. Morton, settle down a bit. Anyhow, we were going to look at advanced training. Yes, that's what I was going to do. We have a lot of choices. I would like the armor-piercing ammo. It would definitely be handy. Barrier? Ooh, barrier. That could also be tempting. Especially for survivability. That could be very important, actually. Same with fortification. It's very similar. Energy drain? Wow, actually there's quite a lot of choice. Barrier would probably be the safest because it doesn't mean I'd have to get out of cover to use it. As much as I'd love... Oh, there's something else, isn't there? Ah, yes, all the others. Warp ammo would be really good. Warp ammo would be good because against Harbinger, that's what it has. Health, armor, and biotic barriers. It's probably my favourite type of ammo to use against basically anything but shields. Oh, do I go for warp ammo? Or do I want more survivability? That's the problem. I'm probably going to regret this, but I'm going to go with warp ammo. I've always went for warp ammo. And we'll just max that out. Do I give everyone warp ammo? That would be handy. Less weapon damage. Yeah. I think we need to start thinking about that sort of thing. Inferno ammo is good. Against armor, yeah. And blocks health regeneration. So against the blood pack, the infernal rounds are good, but warp ammo would be good against the collectors.
Commander, can I help you with something?
How are we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Felt good to take that collector ship, but we need to find a way to take it to them. That's a big step. May as well be out in airlock. Anything else, Commander?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
I'm good, Shepard. Ready for anything. We live, we'll get loud, and spill some drinks on the Citadel.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
I think Jacob's ready. Let's head down to... Actually, let's head up to the captain's cabin first of all. I want to check out a few things. We still had that Shepard VI. Is it here? Is it here? Oh, we have all the models now. Where is that Shepard VI? Huh. It'll be somewhere. Someone will probably mention it in the comments. Let's have a look. I want to keep the visor. The headshot damage is always nice. Let's see what it is. Increases health. That's another one that increases health. I don't want to take the headshot damage. Chest. We have shield regeneration. Increase health. Increase shields. I'd rather have the shield regeneration. Weapon damage. Increases health. We'll take the extra health. Offhand ammo. Take the shields. Health by 10. Come on. Okay. That'll do. Minor changes, but hopefully they'll count. It's achievements. Personal terminal. Okay. Crew quarters.
I just got a message from my wife. I've been listening to my daughters giggle over and over.
That's so cute.
When this mission is over, I'm gonna give her the longest hug she's ever had.
Oh, did I just see something? No, it's just the door. Okay, thought there might have been a locker we could have opened. We have alcohol. Hello, Kasumi.
Hey, Shepard. Liara Tassoni's got quite a reputation. I've done business with her people before. I hear you and she were an item before. I bet it was hard running into her again after all this time. My heart goes out to Miranda and her sister. That's a rough situation. Jacob deserves better than a father like that. I probably would have wanted to shoot him too. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Go see Miranda. I don't think she had anything new to say, but worth to always double checking.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
The Commander has put together an impressive team. I've never worked with so many aliens before.
They're a small army. We might just pull this mission off.
Here's to hoping.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Go see Samara now.
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years well, but it is very young for Asari.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justikar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat-Yakshi.
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari race.
Morinth would say anything that served her cause. Ardat-Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable future for my people.
That's true.
I thought Ardat-Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds and they do exist, I will find them.
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld and tried to start a family. I will fight and struggle all my life. That is my fate. When I die, it will not be in bed. I am at peace with that.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path. I truly am at peace, due in no small part to you.
Let's see how Fane's doing. See if he and his son are still talking.
Do you need something?
You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
Seems fine.
There's something else I'd like to talk about.
Ask.
Have a few minutes to talk?
If you wish.
The last time we talked, you started speaking about a past event, as if you were watching it.
Drell have perfect memories. We can relive any moment in our lives with perfect clarity. It's difficult to control at times. Some of us disappear into, let's call it solipsism.
What do you mean, solipsism?
When a memory feels as real as life, it's as valid as life. Thinking about a moment brings back the smell of cut grass, the warmth of another's hand on yours, the taste of another's tongue in your mouth. Wouldn't you rather lose yourself in such a memory than spend the night alone, staring at walls of metal and plastic?
Isn't there a risk that you could lose yourself in bad memories as well?
Of course. Remembering the times I've taken bullets is unpleasant. But I can look at my knee and see it's not shattered. The memories that are hard to escape are those of despair.
You can relive every assassination you've ever made?
In perfect detail. Every mistake I made. Every target's last breath.
That sounds difficult. At any moment you could relive the guilt.
Guilt? No. I've never felt any particular guilt about my contracts. My employers killed them. My body was only the tool they used. If you kill a man with your gun, do you hold the gun responsible?
My gun can't decide right from wrong. You clearly do.
My soul does. But my body is merely flesh. Flesh whose reflexes were honed to kill. Drell minds are different from humans. We see our body as a vessel, and accept that it is not always under our control.
So you don't assume any responsibility for the things you do?
Not every action performed by my body is a result of conscious choices. I take responsibility for those that are. Humans often believe in a soul distinct from the body. A spirit responsible for moral reasoning that lives on after the body's death. Our belief is just a bit more literal.
The last time we talked, you remembered one of your assassinations. Something about sunset-colored eyes?
That time. Laser dot trembles on the skull. Spice on the spring wind. Sunset eyes, defiant in the scope. A bystander noticed my spotting laser and threw herself between me and the target. She couldn't see me, but she stared me down.
It was odd that you just blurted that out. Just another vivid draw memory?
No. She was a vivid person.
Did you take the shot?
Not that day.
I should get back to my duties.
Shepard, I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
The rest of us lose as much as you do when you hold yourself apart.
I found it difficult to sit in the ship's mess for meals. I'm used to keeping my back against a wall, facing the doors. I'm trying to relax, find my center.
Fane considers us now a friend. He is a good guy. I haven't really, me personally, obviously not Commander Shepard, but I've never really got into Fane, but there is a lot of people who have played Mass Effect 2 who really like him. I personally don't see it fully, but I don't know, maybe that's just me.
Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
I was just sitting here thinking. The picture, I'm finally starting to get it. There's a tank imprint, the battle at Canrum. A dead Turian, stripped. You don't see them out of their armor much. A Krogan boot on his head, and a claw hammer. It's under the brow plate, pulling it back, right? Eyes have gone black, and you see tension in the muscle. You can feel it ready to snap. I get it.
Canrum isn't ringing a bell.
Death of Shiagar, female warlord. Turians killed her, so they were hunted down and made examples. Even if they won the war, it was the last push before the rebellions ended.
Maybe I had to be there, but I don't get the joke.
There's no joke. It's just great. It's a Turian, and he's being torn apart for what they did. I felt nothing before, but now I get it. It was a good fight. The enemy was destroyed to punish them all and send a message. I get it. I hate Turians. I thought you'd be glad.
Is this Krogan insight? Realizing you hate someone enough to justify torture?
It's not torture. He's dead. But sure, it's wrong. The crime against us was bad, so the message had to be equal or worse. It's not Okir's hate, and it's not who they are. It's what they did. Thanks to you, I have a clan. I'm starting to see why this is important. Anyway, I'm still figuring where I fit, but it made me laugh. Nothing else really on my mind, Shepard.
Okay, he's starting to understand himself. I may have to warn Garrus, though. Just maybe. Hey, Zaid.
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
Well, we haven't spoken in a while.
Collectors and Protheans. It's all above my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time. I've done a lot of crazy things, but I never tried to take on a Thresher Maw on foot before. Standard operating procedure when you get a Thresher Maw is run the hell away. Pick up sticks, move the hell out. Krogan don't know any better, I guess. Still, hell of a fight. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Catch you later. Let's pop down and see Jack, and then we'll go see Tali. See how she's feeling after the accusation of treason.
Hey.
I want to talk about us.
I should go.
Whatever.
Gonna say before we do this, because that seems like it's going down a relationship path, and we're trying to avoid that.
Hey.
Talk to me, Jack.
Shepard, we talked enough. You're just pissing around. No hard feelings, but I don't want to play.
I should go.
Whatever.
Okay.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some good meals lately.
Yeah, right. That scunner couldn't serve a good haggis if his life depended on it.
But all haggis tastes like ass anyway.
Aye, but in the right hands, it can taste like mighty fine ass.
No comment.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
Okay. Let's get ourselves up to CIC. What I think I'll do is we'll end this video here, and when we come back, let's look at our journal, shall we? We need to acquire the Reaper IFF. I think we'll go check out the Normandy crash site. And then depending on how long that video turns out, we may go searching for some of these N7 missions. We still haven't found who could use that forged ID. I think I have encountered a person who needs it before, but I forgot where they are. I would imagine they were on the Citadel though. Oh well, maybe something to check out. But yeah, I'll end this video here. And yeah, when we come back, we'll go to Alchera, the planet on which the original Normandy, the Normandy SR-1, made its final resting place. This of course has been AnthWolf, playing Mass Effect 2. I hope you've all enjoyed, and I hope you all take care. Until next time, bye bye now.